I'm incredibly self-conscious right now for two reasons. The first is this. It's a paper cup. Actually, I think it's paper styrofoam cup of coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. I like Dunkin' Donuts coffee. It's just I normally bring my own mug. I normally bring my own metal mug. And today I knowingly left the house without it. So I still bought a coffee, which means I don't care. Which means I don't actually care about the environment, because if I forgot the metal mug that's there to replace the wasteful plastics, something just flew out of my mouth, wasteful plastics and styrofoam or whatever, then you sacrifice a day of coffee to stand by your grounds. But I didn't. The other reason I'm self-conscious, and I know I'm not making eye contact with you, I'm learning on my phone where the sensor is. I'm recording myself walking and talking out loud outside, which should be fine. Nobody really cares. It's the neighborhood I live in. I'm doing laundry, but I turned off of the more populated areas to this fairly well shoveled bike path to record this. And now I'm wondering if somebody comes by what I'm gonna do, because I can't pretend I'm on the phone. I could pretend I'm on the phone, but I'm holding this in such a recordable fashion. I need to start this Game in the News project, and by start I mean the actual episode I have written. I'm putting all this time, and I think I said this last time, into developing what the storyboard templates look like, what the behind the scenes videos will look like, how to look on YouTube, what the YouTube channel is going to look like. I'm doing all the presentation stops because I know how, and they look fine to do, but I need to focus on this God-forsaken, because when you don't believe in something, it should ideologically forsake you, makes sense, project. I have a 5-page script called Other People. It's the first, I guess it would be the test script, but it's an important script about the Noose character and her husband Norin. And I wrote the draft of it last year, and I even gave it to my friend Sarah, who I hope still wants to play Noose, and yet somehow I'm holding off on approaching the project. And I think I don't know what it is. I know sometimes I'm tired. I know at home I'm distracted. Got to put the podcast together. Got to clean the bathroom. Got to do these little projects. Got to spend time with my partner. Got to spend time with my cat. Got to figure out these blocks of time. But if this is important, then I do this. Not this, by the way. Not. God, it must look like fucking Michael Huzma. What's it? Who does those stupid Cumberland farm ads? Must look like that right now. Michael Rappaport. I need to focus on the story, because most of it's self-contained. It'll be a good test of what I want to do, because it takes place in 2 rooms, the kitchen and the bedroom. It's a 2-way conversation. The most complicated part is there's an opening montage of faces, people stepping up to the camera, and I think right now I'm a little self-conscious because I have to cast it. It sounded like I slurred my speech there. I'm not smelling toast, so I think it's just from when I burnt my tongue yesterday, ironically on toast, so figure that out. I need to get the ensemble of performers together and just test this out and realize that the first one's gonna look like my hair looks right now, unfinished. Because I'm gonna film them with the phone. That's the whole idea. Film it simple. Film it with the phone, upload it to Dropbox, download it to my iPad, where I can edit it with these cartoon filters so it looks like a cartoon. Then edit that in iMovie, and then I guess dub in the dialogue from there. I think we're gonna have to re-loop it. I like the idea of the project. I like the concept. I like the practice. That I need to test it. And I'm not testing it by constantly setting up how it's going to be viewed. You know, I'm doing all the things that cost money to produce it. You know, well, I already have the website, but I was looking at iPads thinking, I'll get the newest iPad with the newest camera, so this will look sweet. You know what, Tim? You're already in debt, so make it with what you got, which is this phone, this iPhone 6, which Apple has turned its back on, and the other devices you have. And you have an iPad, you have an older iPad, you can use that too. You got to use it instead of amassing a collection of things that you don't.